Is this, that, and the other, motherfucker? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, DJ Addy. That's all I got.
Travis Scott, he hates himself. Travis Scott hates himself. Period. Point blank.
And here's why.
Right. And here's why. No, but for real though, we was talking about just his videos and how you were saying we peep. It's a lot of white chicks in his videos. Not that that's a bad thing, but it is mainly, or the love interest is the white chick and the dancers is the black chicks. Because the last one that we just saw, I guess, Can't Say or whatever it was. The women was at the airport dancing.
No, that was the Mamacita intro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That joint was out of control. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Some of that stuff don't be making sense. Like, I have noticed is a lot of videos, music videos from back in the days, a lot of, black dancers mainly in the videos. When we talking about hip hop or rap, I guess. As opposed to nowadays, there's a lot of mixed or white dancers in the videos. I mean, I guess there's a couple sprinkle black chicks or whatever in here, but now that these white chicks or these mixed chicks got these features with these fake butts and these fake lips, it ain't nothing to put them. It's offensive when it ain't nothing to put them in the video when you could have just got a chick with a nice butt and or whatever you was looking for. You know what I mean? It's offensive when you put it on them and then it's like, all right, well now it's okay.
That's true.
And I'm not saying it's okay to have all black models. When I saw that video, what was it? The Tiger video with Offset. The taste joint, like that video is so.
It was tasteless.
Like that video is so over sexualized. It's ridiculous. All you see is asses in HD.
But the problem is, it wasn't even the fact that it was over sexualized. The sexualization wasn't the problem. It was like there was still no real plot or point or story you were telling with the video. It made no sense.
No, I'm gonna put it's like.
I understand what we're talking about, but at the end of the day,
visuals. I guess I like the HDness. I guess you like what you see, like
the
like
color
the house
pop,
and
the saturation, and all that.
All that's nice, it's crisp, it's on point, but it's like all I'm seeing is asses like an HD.
These stylists know what they doing. They dressing them right and all that jazz.
They not dressing them at all. What you mean? Barely dressing them. You can do what you want with your body, and if you do have a nice body, I do believe you have the right to show it off. You know what I mean? If you in the gym putting in them gains, and that's cool, but it's just now it's like, all right, it's getting ridiculous. Where it's like just like what I was saying, by the time I go look at the chick face, we already on the next butt.
If the face is even in there.
If the face is even shown, because for me, I do like to look at a lot of butts, but at least give me the option to look at her face and not just the ass.
Now, two side notes. The mainstream popularity of hip-hop had a lot to do with the aspect of colorism working its way in there, because when you involve the masses in things, i.e. like it was black, like it started as a black thing, like hip-hop, it started as a black thing, so there were mainly black people in it. But since it like over the past 10 years, the mainstream appeal of hip hop and rap has grown exponentially, and to satisfy customers, you have to include the women that they would like, which fucks everything up because it's not about them, it's about us. And another side note was I don't think you saw it, but the Young M.A.'s Petty Wop video. Now, it also had a bunch of chicks shaking their ass in that joint, but it was centered around a pool party atmosphere, which made sense. It makes sense. This is what's going to happen at a pool party. Motherfuckers gonna be drinking, smoking, partying, jumping in and out of pool. Women are gonna be shaking their ass, cause it's party time. You at a mansion with literally you, Offset, and a bunch of chicks. That's not really realistic now, is it? We know that y'all paid all of them to come here.
Just to twerk. And I have a problem with, because I was thinking too, there's these women want to do this to a certain neck, like they want to make money off it. And that's fine, and that's, and that's all good and dandy, but it's like, it's also a part of the women doing this to themselves, like
True.
them allowing
But the problem is
to make you look a certain way. And I know you still getting the bag and you don't care about being in the spotlight, you don't really care, but it's just now you put this pressure and this stigma on other women other than yourself, or other than the group of women that's trying to do this.
That's true, but when you're faced with be a role model or survive, you're gonna pick to survive. Even though we don't really go through that many hardships in the US, but we believe certain things to be hardships because it's out of the norm from what we experience as Americans. But we don't really struggle as much as like third world countries trying to figure out what the fuck they gonna eat, whether they're gonna eat dirt or plants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, like, we go through things, I guess. I forgot where I was going with that.
But then this leads directly into the whole, you let celebrities feed your own like insecurity. You know what I mean? You let these celebrities tell you what's right, what's wrong, what look good and what don't, and you're not even dating these people. This is what is, they have a whole nother set of values to me, based on what they do, not just because that's how they are, you know what I mean? But I kind of like they do have to act a certain way, like a certain thing in some regard, because that's what society likes. But then it's like, it's kind of the opposite. They kind of mold what society likes. It's like you can sit here and say, well, that's what society likes, so that's what I'm doing. But you're molding society because people tend to grab onto what these celebrities like, because everybody like it. You know what I mean?
A lot of people
they can set the trend. So it's like you can sit here and say, oh, well, we're just following the trend, but you're the trend setter.
A lot of trends aren't even trends. Like, you just hear that it's a societal thing and then people just do it, and it's not even like nobody's even doing that shit. Like, that's not even a thing that should be done.
Right. Then with the Chris Brown thing, with the black with the good hair, it's like, most of the people, just like you were saying, most of the people who say it are fuckboys anyway, are the men that you don't want in your life anyway. They got this type of values, they got this type of morals, that think that way. You know what I mean? And then you allow them to make you believe that's what he believes, that's what he believes. Don't let him what he believes and make, you know what I mean, mold what you believe in. All of these like issues with self-hate and like insecurity, it stems from high school, and
that's when your brain
like
is
that,
being the most
programmed.
molded and
Right.
shit like that. So I don't understand why we don't address more adult issues as teenagers, because this is the time when we're going to actually stick to the shit that we're thinking, like, and then we're going to become 20-something year olds that have these beliefs and shit, but they were never checked or addressed, like whether they should have been believed or whether it's some bullshit that we were fed. Like,
high school situation, Kalani and YG, like, what? We're not even gonna get into that. Well, we don't even have to, because it's not even that deep. But it's just like, you just had a baby. First off, we already know YG is a light skin lover. You know what I mean? He only see light skinned women. Like, if you darker than a certain like skin tone, he probably think you just like invisible. He probably don't even see you looking his way. You know what? You probably blend in with the background. He don't even look your way clearly because he is messed up. But Kalani, obviously, which is his type, she just had a baby.
It's just that whole scenario is something I don't even want to get into. Like, so
it's all dysfunctional. It's all, and this is what I mean. We gonna sit here and look at this relationship like it's couple goals. I ain't about to judge nobody's situation. She could have a baby because she got the money to have a baby, and you could hop to the next. That's fine if that's what you want to do with your life. But when you passing this as an example for children to follow, no, these celebrities are not gods. They're role models.
The question I always have for these people who want to have careers and have babies is, how selfless can you be? That's what parenting really is about. So I always wonder, like, are y'all really ready to not be selfish?
Honestly.
Because it's already selfish that you want to try to have a baby and a career. I'm just talking about if anybody wants to have a baby. You gotta really think about this type of stuff. Like, because the slightest negligence that you give your kid could scar them for the rest of their life. For real. They could hang on to that shit for the longest. Oh, you never went to any of my baseball games? Bang. I remember that. Like,
honestly, That's something that I do remember, like, about my parents. Is I felt like not even that, like, even bigger than that. I just like they didn't really push me or inquire about like a passion that I would want to.
It was always
focus on and make me focus on.
It was
it's
always
even deeper than that.
You'll figure out life when you gotta live it, and it's like at that point I'm already well behind. Like, what do you mean? Like, there's so many people out here who are given advantages at birth, and you're gonna sit here and look at me like you'll figure it out once your feet hit the fire. How? I just burned my motherfucking ankles off. Like, how the fuck am I gonna figure it out? Now I'm crawling in this shit, like, and you talking about something you gonna figure it out. All right, I am gonna figure it out with or without you. And then you got a dysfunctional black family. Here we go. Like, the cycle continues. Like,
right.
Because I'm looking at you like you supposed to be something more to me, but that's based on what I've seen. Like,
and I do, and you know what? I do feel like we do all have, because people like to sit here and make it a black-white issue, black families, black kids, what they go through versus white. We all have our issues that we go through. There's just different types of issues. I do believe that white families have specific different types of issues that they go through. And black struggle, or, you know, black kids or whatever, growing up in the inner city, whatever. There's so many. I can only speak on the issues I feel like in the black community because I've seen it so much and I'm going through it so much. I have siblings, you know, but I feel like there's so many issues that are a problem and they get passed off as stereotypes. But then it's like they get passed off as stereotypes and that gets portrayed as how we are in the media. My battery going down.
What's up with that, John?
I like to look at the face too. I'm not gonna just look at your butt. Like, I mean, you know, like you got a cute butt, but let me see what you're looking like up top. You wanna, you know, be showing them booty gains. This is dysfunctional.
For real.
Dysfunctional.